Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. I remember when there wasn't an Earth Day. Do you? Yeah. And aren't we glad there's an Earth Day? I've been through many incarnations of Earth Day. As many of you know, I'm from Portland. So I was part of Earth and Spirit that had a dynamic way of bringing interfaith people, leaders from all over the state of Portland and doing a big event on Earth Day. We did a parade in downtown and made these huge masks and floats. We would meet at one of the largest cathedrals in downtown. We brought speakers. We did children's programs, peace choirs. And at a certain point, we were tired. We were exhausted, actually. And you know what happens when you put something on big? Something gets lost. And you lose that inner connection of one-on-one sacredness with land and sky and the winged ones. So today we are going to have a unique experience. Now, I like to ask this question a lot, and I always hope I know the answer. Are you willing? Yes. Okay, that's the good answer. We can go forward now. And the question is really understanding the interconnectedness, and Thich Nhat Hanh calls it the interrelatedness of all of life on planet Earth. Would you agree with that? We are interconnected, interrelated, and we cannot be separated from the air we breathe, from the sky we see, from the winged ones that fly across our eyesight. We are interrelated, interconnected. We're partners. And you know what? All of that was here first. We're the newcomers. Come on, I'm watching. We're the newcomers. And all of a sudden, we think we're going to take charge. Yes. Yes. So how do we balance this? How do we find a way of living in the world in the modern age with all those things we love, acoustic guitars and pianos and sound systems and all of it? How do we find our way with all these things and be aware of our connections to that which is more, always more? So I had the opportunity many moons ago, before I was a minister, so that's a long time ago. And I was part of a Huna group. Does anyone know what a Huna group is? A Huna group is Hawaiian spirituality, and it goes way, way back. And in this group was a lot of interfaith people, and we went on a sacred walk together. Now, this may sound unusual. It was in the late 70s. We went on a sacred walk together, and I was walking with a Native American elder. And I looked up at something. He said, "Are you noticing something?" I said, "I'm noticing that bird in the tree." He said, "Anytime you notice something, Spirit is talking to you. Listen. Listen." And I've done that for 40+ years. When you see a feather, when you hear a bird call, when you hear the coyote, all of it, when you notice the clouds in the sky, it has a message for us. So today we are going to do something very different. Oh, it's called a Council of Beings. Now, this was developed by Joanne Macy, who is a Buddhist teacher, a well-known Buddhist teacher, author, and has a lot of videos, etc. She developed a Council of Beings, and it's been used all over the country. And I was part of one of these at our Unity Worldwide Ministry Conference in Kansas City, where hundreds of people were gathered. And we were in small groups, and we experienced this. And so I would like to share it with you. It's a meditation, so wiggle around in the chair, shrug your shoulders. I like to move my leg. That's where I carry the weight of the world. Anyone else carrying that weight? I know, I'm sure I have all the weight of the world. Just let me tell you. Wiggle your hands. If you have anything in your lap, please set it aside. Put it under your chair, wherever it is. So you can be open. If you like to open your hands when you pray, put your hand on your heart. We are walking into an experience of the council of beings. And as we enter into this consciousness, we are leaving behind the cares, the challenges, the hurts, and the fears. Leave them in the parking lot. They don't belong in here. I release and I let go that which is feeling challenging today. And I come fully present in this moment. I am willing and ready to be part of something that is much greater than my personality. The council of beings includes all beings. It includes the smallest shell to the whale. It is the forests and the mountains and the sand dunes. It's your backyard and it's the park. It is all of nature. So in your mind, if you can begin to center yourself in the vastness of Mother Earth. Visualize yourself in a place on the planet. Maybe it's your favorite place, a place you've never been and always wanted to be. The desert, the ocean, the mountaintop, ancient Greece, Hawaii. Wherever your heart draws you today, go there now. Put your feet on Mother Earth. Visualize what it feels like to be barefoot and put your feet in that dirt, that sand, the rocks, whatever is your chosen place. And we take a shift now, giving up our human identity and moving into a new form. I am willing to move into a new form. A feather, a cloud, a raindrop, a rainbow, a redwood tree. Here I am. Here I am. And now, with one more step in consciousness, I ask for a new form to come to me. It may be a surprise, a delight, or a what? Animal, plant, physical, earthquake, rainstorm, bright sunshine, full moon. Where are you now? And ask that which has come to you now to sit with you for a moment. Just sit. You may be surprised, as I said, or moved by what has come to you. Now that you have given up that physical identity just for a few moments, what message do you have for me? What teaching do you have for me? What gift have you brought me today? You have been chosen in this very moment, in this place, in this special energy field. We have been chosen. Chosen by another form. Our teacher. Hearts filled with gratitude. Gently saying, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this moment in time when I was more than a human spirit. I am more. We've heard the message. We've been chosen. And we are ready to share and bring this into our life experience. How do I bring this into my day-to-day life? Listening, connecting deeply with those who I partner on planet Earth. Seeing beyond just a limitation. And when you are ready, readjusting to this room and bringing that message forward. It was brought to you today. Wiggling around in the chair again, or shifting those shoulders, looking around the room. Ooh. Wow. Breathing deeply. Oh, what was that? When I had this opportunity to share this with hundreds of people, I was in a small group of about 7 people. And there was a young person, there was an accountant who had a suit on, and there were all kinds of people sitting in my circle. And would you like to know who came to me that day? Well, you could say yes. A pig. Are you kidding? I said, a pig? Of all the things in the universe that could come to me, I was chosen by a pig. And I was. It was very moving to me. I might have a few tears here. It was very moving because I thought of pigs as being ugly. And she came to me and taught me a lesson. I am beautiful. Now, my husband grew up on a ranch, and they had some pigs, and he has told me that pigs are really clean. Pigs are good animals. They're wonderful animals. But I had this prejudice against pigs. And immediately I thought about a baby pig I had in biology class that I was supposed to dissect. And I walked out and I got a D. That sense of knowing, that interconnectivity, how does the universe know to bring to Victoria among hundreds and hundreds of people a pig? It was my lesson. Now, there was a man, I told you, the one in the suit, who was almost in tears because he said a cloud came to him. A cloud. He said, as a child, I spent hours and hours and hours looking at the clouds. Anyone else do that? That was one of my life journeys. I love clouds. Love clouds. He said, I spent hours and hours with clouds, and I haven't seen one in years because I wasn't looking. He said, a cloud knew I needed it today.